now. Because me them say who's any outside.
I didn't know who's any outside. You know to us any analyze it the video na Jeff do mind. Then after that we can say things in the offside and say offside. Because Mr. Shea from the off now, I felt that he was in an offside position. I felt that was not ABL Park and so you see the truth of the matter is I say, oh shit ball live adding for you to note certain things. And that is why referees are supposed to be there. Even linesman can supposed to stand in certain zones easily. But away from that, who as a fan, a bad thing for you to tell if that was truly offside and I say any offside. But when I got the chance of a replay, means oh she replay and I say oh she alive. Maybe she and replay no.
My friend replay.
Yeah. I felt that maybe you could receive the ball. No in an offside position. Yeah, no offside position. And there was no way. This is the ball. And me saw you be person. We'll pass it over here. Me saw you person. Intimate person will be a person, but you be person. Send we'll be able to ascertain and offside. You say time over bono the position of Eduku. Then we can ascertain some pampa with ye replay near or hasino whether offside or not.
Jeff Monsan for video no to Facebook is showing 4.5 and how and I carry to both bar. Now there's a pass to the middle.
Rich to Waska. Ball carry and a carry ball. I say need too late to the end start to be Jeff. Or carry ball. Or carry ball 1, 2, 3. Look, is in an onside position. This is it. Very, very marginal. But the coup is offside. Very marginal. Very, very close. And I think that because player no FIIFI on them for gold stars na any edukuno. One share new crowd with the naked eye, no wait make I say oh playing it on.
Yeah.
Anything advice is very important. But for a linesman over there, this looks more offside than an onside.
Because Kofi,
yeah,
video here a person.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Yeah.
Osha baby gold stars. Omu defender na ujina medal no. Once omu ye 3.
Yeah.
Do ujina medal no.
Yeah.
Now show baby eduku jina ya.
You see, I like this frame. We need the best frame. Just when born a free. Minini pa no carry born and video in clear. I don't know whether it was Samba na. Born free no. Just look at the and Eduku tries to be bending around no to stay onside. So Osha frame here. He's trying to bend his run to stay onside. But Rich, you can tell. Say from here no. Abranti Efene Duku, marginal offside. And for me, my referee is the benefit of the doubt. I don't think say we are one of those instances a referee this call and Shani Butum. And they are coaching a park so say chin trying born here onside coverage offside. I think this will pass one offside for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other games, Kakra na yemeti for them. It's Nations 3. First half there nil.
We knew that Nations would be able to deliver a fee.
But 3-0.
3-0, no, but
against Christopher Enin.
Yeah, but
Samatex.
Maybe when people were speaking about Christopher Enin and Samatex, I have not really seen the input of the job Christopher Enin has done at Samatex. I mean, we had very good ones at different places. But Samatex, this is a Samatex team that 2 seasons ago won the league. And Nuruddin and Amadou, and yet bad performance that made Nuruddin go. But then Enin had to come in. And going away to Abraham Kesson, I knew that team are your friend of friends and Nations will be able to do the job. The worry for you, I say, Nations able to fear and adding. They don't manage the crowd well. Internal adding for them to get the results at home. But they played some good football on the day. Very, very good football. Which one? And rain now. I did ever corner me. You're worried about to say games like this. That is why we need to sort out your issues of your TV rights and your broadcast of the Ghana Premier League.
Because some margin na work. So when video here, Kofi, very difficult to say. At the end of outside, and you see, listen to this message. We're from Dankwe. Other Dankwe, the house in the Keseba, and on around the area, and say no Kofi game be. I say Dankwe, I was at Dance Park yesterday. I don't see it was upside, but per the replay, I'm witnessing it was a slight offside. I mean, we play now. Maybe trying to say add the so who's at the end outside because of the way it's play games.
Or dance park. No, Rich. From this replay, you can tell they're close to an offside and an onside. That one. Okay. Me know any pet. That's why going forward, no, we need professionals to handle some of these things. But Rich, to be very honest, I can see there. Obi or Cole Parkinson will not see. Because they're too quick. And like I'm saying over here, Rich, Oshekrana, Edu Kupesa or bending around to stay on. You can tell here he's look at that. Just here. I have put here too far of it. You can tell that all bending around now to stay on. But he just went slightly too quick. And a friend said, Go Star center backs held their run very well. For me, it's an offside. But and that's what I'm saying. Say a bit way be a free board. We need it to be on TV. We need it to be on TV, accessible to Obia. And now, Manchester United and Aston Villa, Obi Oshebi Bia himself, Borna Villa said, was a clean goal, but referee made a mistake. And Kotono Boaska can cover to correct that mistake that he did. So you can look at this and do that. And I think that the GFA would have to make sure, at the end of the day, Congress, starting next season, we will find a way to sort out the issues of your broadcast rights on the Ghana Premier League. They're very, very imperative for marketing, for integrity's sake. Any BBR important. Any fan be a one kobi and you may before game no and you so at semen fan kasa and san addiction. What be replay from Nippon or Park? So it's not good. And you're good for a game. No courage. I think say nations have given us a statement performance against Bechem, against Samatex and to make sure somebody winning Ghana Premier League. And before the game, Yenyani said the issue with nations would probably have been said almost Fiana results not to be in Shedama. But Kasim Mengole Kache said he knows what's at stake or game in him and Obeshe. He got a job done. And I think that was a very, very good game from team my friend at Nations FC to get the 3 points down. They said Nations at the first with 60 points. 3 points of BBN Gold Stars and Omobo draw against Kumasi and KOTOKO. Which I think that Karim Zito has done a good job. I think that even for KOTOKO for Bibri, going away to Dance Park, na esrone or say one shiny and a BBN phone, the intimidation, not in the negative way, but say honey or mufio money a day we need dwells no. Ombema match no omo winning KOTOKO enya she in free. And that is the worry. But if you look at the game, I think that defensively, KOTOKO were very resolute. Say at least you go on almost here offside and share and other things. No, a better thing someone so be saying. KOTOKO came away from Dance Park with a goalless draw, which was a very, very good clean sheet for team and friend Kumasi Asante KOTOKO Elhon. Rich, over the weekend, results are me. A surprising me pa. Hey, Young Apostles any Heart of Lions match now.
But you fought.
Aqua way to Young Apostles and Mianani 3-1 upon a 3-1. Wankaji. Young Apostles have lost the match, and I think that as it stands now, Young Apostles are out of any conversation with respect to winning the Ghana Premier League. I bet a straight fight between team and your friend Nations FC, any BB, any Gold Stars, both of them, and I likely so bet me winning Ghana Premier League, over the in the course of the weeks na Ebano Nations, our Basake Holy Stars, a very tricky with mentioning
2 matches to go.
And Lions, Omoni Ewofi, BB any Gold Stars, and so 2 matches to go. Obebo Brekum Chelsea away from home. No about Accra Lions Ewofi. Very, 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 very tricky matches pa. Honoma Rich Saosha. And now Adia Bako SNC and say team a friend Karela. Free in the north or the Ali Mahama Stadium, Echo Eba Accra Bebo Vision, Elusu by goal to 0. Into a drag Karela back into the relegation conversation. Almost 38 points with Basake Holy Stars. Basake next game, we are saying say you are home against Nations FC. Rich Ebeye de Papa. A really, really exciting game away from home for Tima, your friend Basake Holy Stars, and even how the relegation, HAPR, because Accra Lions also, Nations FC, but they would want to win that game. So that final slot now, Canada, Young Apostles, Karela, and Holy Stars together with Accra Lions, no Mubako, Ebeka team, my friend Legon City, so now we can in Swatraman, then they go on relegation. Rich, I think that this weekend exciting Ghana Premier League games. Me worrying, and I say the bigger picture is about getting the broadcast rights to the Ghana Premier League sorted. So it'll be our next season in September. yes, that's league now. We will get a number 1 broadcaster.
Start times use na amfei.
In America, but say it. A friend is a minister of sports. Bekache said. In fact, it was said on the floor of Parliament.
So now also on the super sports
and his passports we didn't come. So we would want to know.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yen two and claps and for. So who pursue passport this anima now? So how say who na there be a per 3 point now. And then they do maybe a yenya sanko for no moment.
Super sports bar.
All
the terms and modalities in Baba to table also. Of baby
the class baby are no problem no. Some of the bar clams they will sign because I have a mean. What's we now say Yabasi baby games now names in Hunasa. So
and the super sports Juma, the onus is on the GFA to enforce the clubs to do
it. The onus lies on GFA, but the woman say Oben or no super sport, then the cameraman I could do grounds on. Yes, you're in game no. I don't know Cheska.
It sounds what GFA.
A dream maybe an iron okay, and she can't create your mom for so be
and make continue and GFA no so club no so club is so Jan or no pay. Me say no rich Ujaya Nyame.
3220 835 835